Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai. My name's Tom Novak. This is part 3. I'm going to show you a little bit about trimming your tree before we plant it. But you're not going to take it out of the bag until we get all the trimming done. This way here, we'll see what we got. You can hold it better instead of in the pot, and you can see everything better. You have a couple of pairs of scissors, one for just cutting into the soil and the roots, and the other one for just doing the branches. This way here, you don't damage your pruning shears. So we got it in the bag. You want to remove all the suckers, and then the up and down branches, and then take your pads and shape them. And remember always to dip and to clip into hydrogen peroxide. Always, because that'll keep your tree from getting brown spots and from getting anything on it, any bacteria or anything. So I'm going to take and start pruning off some of the suckers off the bottom, especially in the soil there. That's 3 cuts. Dip it and clip it. I think this should help us out a lot. I got my mic so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm getting most of the lower branches off. You can see your tree. Now look at it and pick your front. Think. Pick your front. And then you want to take and all these downward facing branches, you want to clip it so you can open up the interior of your tree. Now I'm going to pick this as a front because I can see my trunk better than I can on this side. Although after I'm done clipping, we can check it out much better. So you dip and you clip. Here's a downward facing branch, and then we're going into the interior. And we clip over there. We clip. This way here we open up our structure. There you go. So now you can see your trunk a little bit better. An eye poker branch, we're taking that out. And these are your individual pads. Right there. So I'm going to take my good scissors now and go to the top. Dip it. And then I'm going to see like an inside here. I don't know if you can see that branch. We're going to open it up so we can see a little bit better on the inside. Now there's a branch coming from this straight up, so we're going to take that and clip it. Get it out of the way. And open your structure up. Now here's your one pad. And then what you're going to do is try to get most of these downward facing branches out of your way. First I'm going to dip. And I'm going to clip. So you can see where you're at and highlight your pad like that. And then you're going to work your way through the whole structure. Dip. We're going to the back now. While we're still in the bag, and we're going to take these side branches, some of this out of our way. Open up the pad a little bit more. There's a downward facing branch there, another one there, and another one here. You can't see this on camera too good, but some of the where I cut, it bubbles. So that means we're killing off whatever bacteria is on there that'll transfer to another branch. And we're just cutting on the downward anything that's down, so we can open up the interior of the tree itself. Any crossing branches. You want to highlight your inner branch a little bit. There. There's a dead spot here. And that could be when they shipped it and they were pruning it themselves. Now that's your structure of your tree pretty good. There's more where they pruned it. I'm going to take that off. Now remember, when you're cutting, when you're new to the job of pruning your trees, think twice, cut once, because you can never glue the branch back on again. There's another one coming up. We're going to open up the inside of the trunk, so now you can see the curvature better, and it brings out a little bit more of what you can see on the tree itself. Just clip. Get your structure. Open up your pads. Here's one pad. Remember to dip and clip. You want to open it up so you can see that pad. Here's another pad here. You want to open it up so you can see your pads a little more. Just cut. There's a curving branch right here that's we're taking out. And basically that's your structure. Now if you want the tree to continually to grow down like in a nice sweeping motion, then you're gonna have your lower branches that are growing downward until you get the right length you want, and then you can snip it and then let the top ones grow a little bit more. But see, you can take a little bit here if you want to highlight your branch a little bit more. And that's about it. That looks pretty good. Now what you're going to do is take your spray bottle and we'll wash off the hydrogen peroxide. And since I'm limited on the time on my tablet here, I don't know if I'm going to cut out on you. The next one, part 4, will be we're going to repot it. So right now I'm going to keep it in the bag, and hopefully tomorrow morning we can do a repotting. So my name's Tom Novak. Thank you for this short little exercise in pruning. Just remember, think twice, cut once, and always dip and clip into hydrogen peroxide. And I use it straight into a container. And once I'm done, I'll dump it. So today's Thursday night. Grab a nice book, a hot cup of tea, sit back and relax. Thank you for coming to the pruning session. I wish I could have did a little bit more to make it a little bit longer, but I don't know when I'm going to get cut out. So take care, have a nice night, cup of tea, a good book, relax.